Things going on today, though. We're still talking about the season's kind of changing up here as the rainy season front begins to develop across Okinawa, seeing more low pressure areas moving through Japan. Westpac High is starting to emerge further towards the north, and what that means simply is for the ITCZ, that is going to start to lift off, and places like Mindanao definitely going to be seeing an increase in rainfall as we look ahead over the upcoming weeks. So let's first off take a look at area of low pressure actually moving across Japan, and really another one developing here in southeastern China over the upcoming days. And really see, pardon me, where this front is kind of setting up here with the rainy season. This is a little bit early for this time of year, but it's not completely out of the question. Maybe even by Sunday over towards Monday, might see that front kind of dip down just a little bit, bring in some northeasterly winds into Luzon. But the key thing is just that flow is still off here. We have the Westpac High starting to change, and you're still seeing that easterly flow out there into places like Mindanao as we look ahead. So the pattern, nothing crazy happening in here. I think the key thing, if you are in eastern Mindanao, the daytime heating with that easterly flow combined with a little bit of the northeasterly flow helps create some of that convergence in the lower levels and definitely kicks up these showers as we go ahead through Friday afternoon. Watch the time frames here, especially morning hours, let's say Sunday 8 a.m., and then we look ahead 9, 10, 11, 2, 3. You get that daytime heating helping places like General Santos, Davao, Cagayan de Oro, all seeing showers, but more so, especially in the higher elevations up there into the mountains with that easterly flow. New graphics I'm trying to try out here with that high resolution. So let me know what you think about that. But this is just a broader picture where that precip really is setting up. The rainy season front back towards the north. The easterlies here in the Westpac High, keep things dry in the middle of that. All right, let's take a look at the forecast real quick here for Manila. Partly cloudy, fine, not much wind really taking place there. I do want to mention overcast with light rain possible as we go ahead through Friday into Saturday for Taipei. Rain at times as well here on Thursday and Friday for Okinawa, and Tokyo staying relatively warm temperatures into the mid-teens. All right, I do want to touch in on the ENSO as well. So let's get into that and kind of give you an idea of where it is right now, because the final advisory for the La Nina has been issued by the Climate Prediction Center. So good news there if you are not a fan of the La Nina. No, it means pretty much, especially in the Western Pacific, above average rainfall for the tropics. Just aggressively switching over to an El Nino now, which often means less precipitation overall, less above average sea surface temperatures. Now I don't say cooler, because I still think we're going to have above average sea surface temperatures, just the way generally the oceans have been heading lately, but it won't be as extreme, which maybe we might get away from some of those rapid intensification scenarios. But big thing right now is some guidance definitely hinting towards this rapidly switching over the next few months over to a El Nino pattern versus a La Nina pattern. So thought that was kind of interesting, and I just wanted to push that out there for you guys and show you what's kind of happening. Anyways, that's a quick look at everything going on today. If you do like these updates, seeing everybody there on our Patreon, check out our Patreon, though. I'll put the link down below. You can just help out and keep these updates going for just $2 a month. It really does go a long way. Anyways, that's, once again, all for today, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please let me know. Good news right now, there's not too much happening. For those who stuck around all the way, in fact, I will show you this really quick. How about we go to the SpaghettiOs, because I love showing these. And here it is. The ECMWF, not much happening there with the long-range ensembles. Same with the GFS. Yeah, there's some areas in green, but nothing I would be too terribly concerned about. All right, that's everything happening out there today. Stay safe out there, guys. Hope you have a good day.